natulog.
Hindi talaga.
Yung outfit mo kahapon, yan rin. Ako naman, ganda mo ha.
Hindi. Ay, naka-live ko
Pero
ba?
naka-ayos ka na dyan agad.
Pero
Grabe,
may pasok
ang
ako
aga
eh.
natin,
May pasok
ha?
ako eh.
May pasok ka kasi?
Yeah.
Oh,
May pasok
What
ako
time do
sa
you
bahay.
normally get up?
Ha?
What time do you normally get up?
4:30. But I didn't sleep tonight. Last night, I mean.
You
Not well.
literally did not sleep talaga.
Yep. I was well, I was trying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Adik ka talaga.
I mean,
Sobrang nakaka-anxious, ano?
yeah.
Is it because of our age that we're so involved with this election? Are we getting old? Joke.
What do you think, Wayne? What do you think?
Why are we? I wasn't this involved in the past elections. My involvement was like I covered the news. That's about it.
It's probably the issues that
It's because of the issues. Nothing to do with age. We don't discriminate. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Arizona. And good evening, Philippines. Ang dami kasing nagtatanong sa Philippines kung kamusta na raw yung election.
It's the election and we're counting. So, right? We're counting. And let me move to my classroom actually so I can get ready.
Okay, let's... Oh, because you're doing everything online still?
Yes.
Kaya ka nakahanda dyan. Hold on. I need to... Okay.
And let me just...
Pagpasensyahan nyo na at talagang kakagising ko lang. Hold on. I'm trying to share this one. So, ay, kamusta naman? Ayan, baba mo yung camera mo. We're live actually, so we're just setting up, guys. Pardon my appearance. I just woke up. I'm having a cup of coffee. Good morning.
Sinong kasama mo dito?
I'm waiting for
You gotta is she gonna be joining? Oh, that's good.
She's gonna be joining us.
Well, find somebody who voted for red. So
I know.
So just
I'm gonna invite.
Get an idea on how they feel regarding the flip. You know what I mean? So feel the fact that it flipped. I mean that's actually pretty amazing.
So it's still too early to call who won the presidential election here in the US, but here in Arizona, I think it's really safe to announce that
Biden did it.
Yeah, Biden did here in the state of Arizona. And hold on, okay, because where is the Zoom? I'm gonna forward I want to invite some of our kababayans to join us today if they're awake. I know some people are already up because I posted that I'm actually up. So, there you go. Marcy, how'd you feel about the whole thing? Why did you not sleep? Grabe ka naman.
It's exciting.
Huh? Excited ka?
Yeah.
Did you go to the polls yesterday?
Yep, I did not.
I mean the voting centers.
We passed by, but that's it,
Oh, someone is joining here. Iman, good morning. Is it that bright outside already? Oh yeah, because I'm here. Where am I? Mosang, flip your screen. Lady M, good morning. Good morning. Iman.
Good morning, Philippines.
Good evening, Arizona. I mean, Manila. Good morning.
Where's the
Ay, ano nga ba sinasabi ko? Nagkakagulo na.
4 hours of sleep. Hindi dapat magkagulo. Dapat po mapayapa ang ating eleksyon. Okay?
Hello, good morning. Naririnig ba ako?
Yes!
You're very clear. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Yeah.
And good evening, Manila.
Yep. So, Iman, hindi talaga natulog kasi nag-work siya. Pero ako, I had like 4 hours of sleep. And Marcy, really, honestly, you did not...
Actually, I did. What
nap. Power nap lang.
Yeah.
Why? Did you feel
Bakit si Marcy ang ganda?
Kaya nga, di ba? It's so unfair.
Yeah. No, getting ready. I'm actually working now. So
she works early. Ako, I normally wake up like 7, but I was up really early as well.
And I'm taking notes.
It has something to do with anxiety. We're all anxious about the election, yung outcome ng election. And
so, kamusta na ba? Blue or red?
We're not sure yet.
We don't know yet. Each one of the candidates, they have a chance of winning, both of them. It's too early to call. It's either Biden or President Trump. But President Trump already announced.
He declared, right?
Yeah, he declared that he won in the middle of like the counts being the votes being counted. So
sino ang leading
it's
ngayon?
not done yet. I think the announcement was very premature. So because it's still an ongoing election. So wala pa pong nanalo. Wala pa. And you cannot tell. Kahit
Nanalo na daw si Trump.
In the electoral votes, hindi pa rin po tapos. President Trump absolutely can still win. So, pero to announce that he's already won, hindi pa po.
Pero may tanong ako, bakit natalo si Trump dito sa Arizona? Na supposedly Arizona is a Republican state. Anong nangyari dyan? Nagkadayaan ba?
We have so much respect to our system here in the US. I don't think there's fraud or I honestly don't think na.
I think it's the fact that the new generations are.
Ay, di ka marinig, Marcy.
Yan.
Kakalakasan.
Oh, wow. Ang lakas kanina. So I think the fact that
arte kasi magsalita ni Marcy. Ayusin mo pagsalita.
No. I think it's the fact that the new generation are voting. I guess that it makes it, you know what I mean? And it's not because they're more open to change, I guess. And that's why it's turning blue.
In Arizona.
Blue is
for Biden. Oo, sa Philippines kasi hindi alam ang kulay. Okay, ang blue po ay mga Democrats at donkey, right? Ba? Yung icon nila. Tapos sa Republicans, red at saka elephant.
All right, yeah. Why don't you explain the difference between the voting here and the voting in the Philippines? Do you know the main difference, Fleur? Maybe you could explain that. What is electoral vote and
yung electoral vote? So
what is the popular vote and how it works? So, and it's just to make sure that the people who are voting or who voted actually understand. What
ang ganda-ganda mo, Marcy, sa buhok mo.
Ang model na model.
Ginaganon eh. Bago tayo pumunta sa electoral voting, patiin muna natin yung buhok mo.
Yung screen mo, baba mo, putol yung screen mo. Ay,
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello,
buhok. Anyway.
Oo.
Talagang unahin natin yung buhok bago ang electoral voting sa umagang ito.
Okay. Ang difference ng voting sa Philippines at sa US is like, sa Philippines, it's whoever wins the majority becomes the president. Here in the US, each state is assigned number of votes. So, kung halimbawa ang Arizona has 11 electoral votes, yun yung tawag doon, electoral votes, 11 ang ia-award sa candidate. So, dito si Biden nanalo ng Arizona. So, he got 11 electoral votes. So, so may instances na see Hillary in 2016, Hillary Clinton won the majority vote. So like if that election was in the Philippines in 2016, Hillary would be the president at that time because she won the majority vote. But because she did not get all the states, okay, kahit na mas marami yung number ng votes niya, but the electoral votes, let's say how many does Pennsylvania has?
I can't remember.
20?
Let me see.
20 yon. So, i-add mo lahat ng mga states. So, Hillary did not win sa electoral votes or sa electoral.
Sino ba yung composed ng electoral na yan? Sino ba yung mga yan?
Ay, yung mga forefathers dito. So, marami nga gustong tanggalin na yan because they say that it's really not the voice of the people because it's not the majority. So, but it will happen.
So ang laki ng ano nila, ng role nila, yung electoral ano na yan.
So yun
Committee na yan.
talaga ang sistema na fina-follow dito. So right now, Biden, per electoral votes, he is at 235. What's the latest number?
238. It's
38
and 213
versus
213.
Trump,
Yeah.
213. So Biden right now at this moment is at 238 electoral votes and President Trump is at 213.
As of 6:48 ng umaga, no?
Oh, but it's still too early to call. Okay? Kasi yung mga swing states, hindi pa tapos ang bilangan. And like in Pennsylvania, they said it's not gonna be done until this coming Friday. So,
ganun.
Kaya patience is a virtue. It's a waiting game this time. And
Bakit Flor, yung
made it challenging pa.
Yung Ohio masyadong crucial ang diyan. Bakit? Ano ba ang ng Ohio?
Tapos na ang Ohio.
Yeah.
Pero bakit masyadong importante yung state na yan pagdating
Actually, in the US, yung mga given states that are like blue or red, given na yun eh. Parang kahit ano pang pagbaliktarin mo, you can predict a win based on whatever they're leaning towards to.
Kasi sinasabi nila pag nanalo ka daw sa Ohio, automatic mananalo ka na daw na presidente ng Amerika. Totoo ba yun?
No, not necessarily. The swing states is where the battlefield is. That's why battleground states. Kasi sila talaga yung magde-decide kung sino yung mananalo sa election na to. So, who are the swing states? You have Arizona. This year, the swing states are Arizona, Nevada, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, what else? North Carolina. Yeah. So, pito ba? Pito lang ba? I think it's a little more. I missed probably 2 or 3 states. Oh, Texas, which has how many electoral votes? Very huge. 29 ba?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God, 38. President Trump won in Texas, but this year it became a swing state. So talagang sobrang tight nung laban this year. Pero again, hindi pa po tapos, wala pa pong nanalo. It's very premature to announce who won. And
sa mga ilang days ba bago talaga usually ina-announce ang winner sa America?
Well, depends.
Yeah, in 2016, like around midnight or 1 a.m. nag-announce na natalo si Hillary. I mean, hindi in-announce pero nag-concede na siya. So, she already accepted her loss. Pero this year, because of the pandemic, made it a little challenging. So that's why it's a little. And ang daming daming mail-in votes na hindi pa nakakount. And this is the largest turnout ng election sa US since
because everybody's participating.
Many decades. Yeah. Marami talagang nag-vote ngayon. I forgot, when was that? 1908? This is the largest number of registered voters. na
Kasi
also to vote.
kasi maganda ang entertaining.
Grabe, sobrang yung level ng anxiety mo. Diba?
Bakit entertaining?
Oh, dami. Ay nako, siyempre Trump no, entertaining.
Mag-invite tayo na mag-join ngayon ng mga gising na.
Actually, natutuwa ako kay Trump Natutuwa ako sa kanya. Ibang klase yung karakter siya tipong ganun.
So you voted for him?
Hindi naman ako, bawal ako bumoto. Iboboto ko yung buhok ni Marcy project ko.
Kaya
nakakalimutan ko.
At least yan sa Amerika, walang pa 300 tsaka pa 500.
Ay, alam mo, wala namang ganun dito.
Kaya nga, I have
Pero actually, dinaan sa stimulus.
Sobra talaga yung ko dito. Like, trust ko sa US election. But you know what? I've never prayed for a peaceful elections to happen in the US because it's always been peaceful. But this year, nagdasal talaga ako. Parang feeling ko nasa Philippines ako na, parang sa atin kasi parang standard na pag election, di ba? Part ng dasal ko yun Sana po sana po peaceful ang election. But in the US for 25 years, I've never prayed for a US election, and this time I was praying. And I'm still praying. So natatakot ba kayo na baka magkagulo? Meron bang ganyang fear? And sa Philippines, ano bang balita daan, Lady M, about us here?
Well, ang mga active lang naman sa mga ganyan ay mga class A and B. Yung C and D, pagkagutom nila ang pinoproblema nila. So yung iba naman, bakit yung mga class A, they're very concerned. Pero sa kanila na-realize, ay, nasa Pilipinas pala ako.
ang concern ng mga tao yung kakainin nila dahil
yung kakainin nila, tsaka yung yung mga
pandemic.
It's the same way here. The same thing here. Most people are concerned where they're gonna get their food. So
no, only the class A is concerned about the election in the States. The one who understands, yung mga nakarating na sa Amerika, yung mga naging citizen na, yung mga napupunta talaga sa Amerika, yung talagang aware sa Pero sabihin mo yung kalahati ng populasyon sa social media, ang pinag-uusapan ngayon,
ay si Rafi Tulfo.
Rafi Tulfo at ang mga hugot line. At higit
sa hugot line ngayon.
yung mga
I'm gonna show you something. Teka lang.
At saka ang TikTok.
TikTok pa rin. Absent nga ako ng TikTok Ito kasing election na to grabe.
Oy, suportahan nga pala niyo yung vlog ng kapatid ko, ang vlog niya ngayon. Tungkol kay Laude.
Sa mga tula.
Kasi parang birthday.
Yeah. Iyak
Sali-salising buhay by June Basas S. Turco. Maganda yung niya ngayon, yung vlog niya ngayon. Ay, sunod ka mo sa nga ka.
I'm still waiting which one to crack, red or blue. Woohoo!
Your hair.
Grabe to si Marcy, parang ikaw pag natalo
yung red and blue.
If the blue wins, then I'm gonna crack the blue wine, and then if the red wins, then I'm gonna crack the red wine.
Yeah, we accept the results of the election, di ba?
Ilawan ako, dilawan.
Yeah, whoever wins this election, of course, we respect.
Naman, sana diba? Yung mga lahat naman basta ako hindi ako bias. Kung manalo si Biden, okay. Kung manalo
There's no such thing as you're not biased. There's always gonna be bias. You just don't show.
Bakit ba? Yun ang gusto ko
Kaya
bakit
nga.
ba?
May bias ka kasi may opinion ka. If you have an opinion, you have biases because you're entitled to your own opinion. The difference is you don't show your bias when you're a journalist, when you're reporting, or you have something to protect, then you don't show your bias. but every one of us has biases, you know.
That's
Oo
true.
naman.
It's there is a human tendency to lean towards this, to lean towards that. You lean towards a blue or red, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you know, we're one nation and we should respect the election results and support whoever wins this election.
Sorry po, sorry. Sorry.
Huwag tayong magkagulo. At saka, ang ayoko lang kasi dito, nag-aaway-away ng sobra. 'Di ba?
Protect and respect. Yan ang importante. Okay?
Speaking of protect and respect, ang FMagazine po ay protect and respect ang susunod na issue sa November 9, which is Monday.
Pag-uusapan natin ngayon ng ano doon. Ano ba talaga ang katotohanan? Right? Di ba sabi, after the election, mawawala na ang COVID. Totoo ba yon? Hindi pang ganun. Pag-uusapan po natin yun.
Yes, malalaman natin yan.
May magic bang magaganap?
Agad-agad, just like magic.
Ay naku, sabi ko nga sa iyo, Mosang sabi ko, may magic daw na magaganap after the election. Mawawala na daw ang COVID. Sabi ko kay Fleur, ano ba to? Bakit dito si Donna tuloy? Bakit dito sa Scottsdale? Bakit ang taas ng ano ngayon ng COVID? Ilang percent? Ilang percent bang ng COVID ngayon dito?
I'm gonna check our numbers right now.
Tumataas naman di ba? Siguro in the next few days mawawala na yan. May magic nang magaganap.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't think it's gonna go away.
Sabi yun ng
Our number
sabi
is
yun.
rising here in Arizona too, so it's here to stay. I think we just need to adapt to it, you know. But we'll discuss more about that on November 9th, Monday.
Pag-usapan mo ano ngayon ang current ano ngayon. So
Reported
tapos
cases
na ang
ng
Arizona.
COVID as of yesterday kasi 9 o'clock nag-update ang Department of Health dito sa Arizona. It's 1,679 with 38 deaths. So we're back to the 4 digits again here. So yun.
Oh my God.
Hindi nga, totoo yan.
Hi, Aina. Good morning, Aina. I think Aina is on. She's listening. Hello.
Sino si Aina?
Inech?
Sino siya? Si Macor.
Good morning.
Ayan. Oh.
Ayan. Good morning. Buti naman gising ka na. Where is your camera?
Ay, wag muna. Nagpe-prepare ako to work.
Oh.
Si Aina, Trump yan. Si Aina, Trump. Nakita ko yan.
Ayan. Ang ganda mo naman agad, girl.
Ay, syempre.
Alam mo na, dating ano yan, nangarap mo.
Ay, and Daya, picture lang ang sinashow ni Aina.
I mean, thank you for
Aina,
inviting me.
Aina,
gusto ko marinig
pinakikilala
ang
ko
mga
sa iyo
points of view.
pinakikilala ko sa iyo si Lady M.
Hi.
Ito si Aina,
Hello
dating
po.
pumipila para mag-artista.
Marcy,
Ano
ha?
na-
Sinabi mo kay Iman
The what?
Naalag.
na mag-aartista ako.
No.
Pinagkakalat mo yan dati pa na pumipila ka dati sa pag-audition.
Ay, ganun ba?
Man,
Okay.
Ano ang reaction mo?
Pakibaba nga yung, Iman, pakibaba yung camera mo.
Ay,
Ay, nasa leeg ka lang eh. Yan, sige
Hindi
pa.
kasi, ang dali lang. Okay.
Aina, bakit Aina? Indira. Aina pa lang yung nickname. Indira, share mo naman sa amin yung pakaramdam mo right now. So, Arizona turned blue actually.
right. You know what? Like, I felt like I'm the only dito Republican. Pero, you know what? I don't know. Like, I feel like something's wrong. I'm sorry to say that. Pero,
Oo.
like, something is wrong. And I hope na, matapos na to. Pero, I think it's still gonna take a while. I think till Thursday, I heard.
Friday pa sa Pennsylvania. The
I see.
latest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you feel that there's something wrong, Ira? And again, bias is eliminated here.
Okay, that's
In
good.
fact,
That's
ikaw
good to know.
pala nga ang na-invite dyan.
Right.
Oh,
You
di
know
ba?
what?
Meron ka airtime, Republican ka.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Oh.
You know what? As you saw yung mga rallies, I mean, Trump supporters are very vocal. You know,
Ah.
I mean, nakita niyo naman kung gaano kami, include ko rin sarili ko, lumabas, nag-rally. I mean, it's not just here in Arizona, but all over the United States. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure na yung mga nag-vote kay Biden, maybe 60% of them
Totoo yun, totoo yun.
are are
Totoo
not
yun.
really supporter of Biden. Mostly they hated Trump.
Mhm.
I mean, that's
Mhm.
my, my thought about it. Pero I mean,
Kasi na
I
red
think I
state
think
ang
it's gonna
Arizona
be
no?
right. And then narinig ko nung pagpasok ko, pinag-uusapan niyo yung about sa COVID na
Aha.
mawawala. Medyo hindi ko narinig yung first part na yon. Pero I think once Biden wins this election, I think ang COVID will stay, and it's gonna get worse kasi hindi magbubukas ang schools, maraming toilet papers na mawawala sa stores. Kasi
Natawa ko
nag-start
dyan.
na ngayon, I'm really hoping na I'm really hoping na manalo si Trump kasi yung
Oo.
especially sa part ko kay JB, yung social skills niya super low now. He doesn't even wanna, meet his friends. It's all on the phone, Zoom, at saka yung sa
Eh, kasi hindi mo
online games
pinapa-attend sa
nila.
abaka. Ano ka ba?
Ah,
No,
walang abaka
Wala
ngayon.
nga eh.
oh yeah, we're doing it online then. No,
Right.
you're I respect what you believe, Aina, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But
Thank you.
I don't think that saying that if it's Biden wins, it's gonna go, because I think
It's already worse to begin
yeah,
with right
because I think
now.
it's really disrespectful to say that we call it a so-called pandemic when it's really not, because it's the rest of the world. And remember, it's not only US is affected of this pandemic, it's the rest of the
Mm-hmm.
world. So to say that we're the only, I mean, to kind of feel like how you say it, that we're the only ones affected because it's election time, I just don't think it's fair. I just don't think it's
Mm-hmm.
right, because I have friends that, I mean, I actually have one. I have a grandma who actually passed away, and they're in London. So don't tell me that it's because it's election that there's a pandemic. So I just it's personal to me to say that it's something.
Right.
Yeah.
I hear you,
Yeah,
Marcy, but think about
Grabe
this.
naman.
Let me ask Flor.
Taga
Okay,
London.
Flor.
Sandali,
What
Aina, sandali.
oh
Makakita. Nagulat naman ako kay Marcy, taga London pala lola niya. Anyway, go ahead. Sige, go ahead.
oh yeah. I mean, no, I just wanna. It's just not right. I mean, to say
Mm.
we can always like, I'm a teacher and I want to go back to school, and you know that I want to go.
Mhm.
I
Of
hate waiting
course.
time. It's hard, but I think the point is we want to go back safely. We don't want to just go back.
Mhm.
Right now, it's personal. Like my our there's like 4 right now in my school who actually have COVID, because some of them are going back. And now they totally closed our school because of
So
that.
your school is not clean. Charot.
No, naka-online nga sila eh.
Yeah, no.
But some of them are like
Some of
doing
them, yeah.
classroom
I know,
already.
I understand.
My
Yeah.
son was
Right.
exposed again at ASU.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
of
that's
my
okay. He's
one of
already
yeah,
immune.
so he's in quarantine.
Oh no.
So
Okay, I have a
it's really hard.
question
But what's your
to
question,
Flor.
Aina?
But
Yeah.
I'm not red nor blue, and you know that. Yeah, I'm more on.
Yes.
Mhm.
More on green.
Yep.
Green minded.
Me, I am Barney.
Because I'm not who I hope to actually be the president. Not, I mean, it wasn't Biden, it wasn't, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Kanye West. Si Kanye.
correct.
So anong tanong mo? Oh, hi.
You know
Ay,
what?
oo.
I'm gonna go.
I
Ano,
love
Flor?
this. Good
Yeah.
morning, Ate Ann. Hey, the King. Good morning. Hi, Abby. Good morning. Ate Sola from the Philippines. Good evening. Marifel, Gabriel. Hi. Gail Campo and Marianne Santiago. Hello there. Sav CL is also watching. um, Hi Lodi Norman, wag lang magiging blue ang Michigan. Panalo si Trump. Lodi, I sent you a link. You can join our conversation. Click that and join us via Zoom. Good morning, Tita Fleur and Tita Marcy. Miss you guys. Hi, Frankie. We would love to hear you sing here sa F. We will invite you soon. Si JD Malantalay. Good morning. Good morning, Lani. Good morning, everyone. Arizona and good evening, Philippines. What happened to is Ina
And
still here?
going back to Aina.
Aina, sorry, Aina.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. So, Flor, what happened to cancers cases, other diseases na mga namatay? What happened to them? I mean,
They're still being monitored.
yeah,
You
but
know,
the thing
there's
is,
like statistics for that, but I am
but it's
not
very low. What happened?
right now. I haven't checked the statistics. I can go back with that on you, but that's
Mm.
still still being monitored, of course.
No, I think
And
Flor, I know where Aina is going with her question. I think you need to explain the comorbidity on how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the proper way to do it, to explain that and why they end up being like a COVID instead of something else.
Right. And what
oh, why
happened
are they
to our
hospitalized
regular
for
flu?
COVID? Okay, so the reason why they got like worse was because of COVID. So they're being admitted to the hospital because they have shortness of breath. So they really did not die because of cancer. They died prematurely because of COVID. You know, they cannot breathe anymore. Their lungs got filled with fluids and all that. So therefore, the main diagnosis of their death and the cause of death is not because of they have cancer. They died because of
Answer.
COVID. So cancer is just like a contributing factor, and that's the reason why they had more severe symptoms, something like that. So it's not right to blame cancer to the death of a person na inadmit because of COVID-19. They did not go there for a breast cancer or for pain on their breast or whatever. They went there because they're having shortness of breath because of COVID-19. So that's I think a good example of explaining why the statistics would be death would be related to COVID and not to diabetes or because of cancer, because they didn't die because in the first place they will not get admitted to the hospital because
Mhm.
of a breast cancer. Or you've seen patients without any comorbidity and they still die. We've seen that with this pandemic. But I'm 50-50 with opening the states. Of course, I'm a business owner too. You know, we
Mm-hmm.
need to like open the state. I feel bad that this is happening to us, but I think that the pandemic is a pandemic and it's very hard to control because it's a pandemic. So the spread, going back to basics of the pandemic, it spreads so easily. It's so hard to control. That's why we stop moving, the virus stops spreading. Parang ganon. So
Flor,
ako,
makakita
ayoko
sandali.
magsarang
Makakita
state. Oh
sandali.
my God.
Flor,
But then,
makakita sandali.
eto na ang ating
Paki-invite,
norm.
paki-invite nga si Direk Arnold.
I did. He already has the invite.
Okay, okay. Mm-mm.
Oo. So yun yung ano ko doon ay na I think that's it's not right to say may cancer siya kaya siya namatay. No.
Ano naman
Bakit
ang
siya
reaction mo doon, Aina?
bakit siya
You,
na-admit?
you know what I do?
Oo.
Respect
Aha.
Did that
Flor as a
Ano
medical
ang reaction ni
provider.
Aina?
Ah,
oh yeah,
reaction ko,
medical
what?
provider
I'm
ka.
not convinced. You
Yeah.
know
Oh,
what?
you're still not convinced. Okay, bakit?
No, not at all. Kasi, even my family in Canada and in the Philippines, like
Hmm.
they keep asking me like, oh, what's the rate of this, that in the US? What about those regular flus that
Hmm.
you guys have every fall? Because this time it's season flu season,
Yeah.
diba?
Yeah, but
So
there's a separate test for the influenza virus and the COVID. So if you
right.
don't have the COVID and you have the influenza, you're not gonna test positive for COVID.
Right.
You
Okay,
know?
Flor, let me
So,
let me
di
give
ba?
you an example. Okay.
Oo.
So last April I went to uh to the emergency room due to my diabetes kasi in some reason I didn't take my insulin, and I didn't take my medication for diabetes. So I went to emergency room kasi sabi nila I'm dehydrated and everything. And then so I stayed there for like 4 to 5 hours. And then sinabi ko dun sa doktor na, oh, this is how I feel. Medyo short of breath. Pero medyo lang. Hindi ko naman sinabing, I'm losing breath. Tapos sabi niya, oh no. Sabi niya, okay, we'll take you to the isolation room, blah, blah, blah. Kasi they considered me as COVID patient. So sabi ko, what? Nagulat ako. Pero syempre, di ba, that time, I'm very attached sa COVID issue kasi, oh, naku,
April was
mga
like,
COVID na mamatay, blah, blah, blah. Tapos, so tinest ako for flu, yun nga, sa COVID, nakuha ko yung result, kasi Sunday ako na ER. Tapos nakuha ko yung result Tuesday. Tapos biglang nag-positive ako. Sabi ko, I mean, how is that possible na I just went there because dahil nga hindi ako nag-take ng mga gamot ko. And I don't think I was exposed sa my COVID. Kasi, I'm sure I wasn't. Kasi even na nag-work ako sa clinic, I mean, walang nag-positive sa work namin. Kahit mga pasyente ko, nagpa-test sila. Actually, nag-shutdown yung work ko nang dahil sa nalaman nila na nag-positive ako. Lahat sila negative. So, how is that possible na all of a sudden COVID ako dahil that time it was COVID, mataas yung ng COVID. So, that's why hindi ako masyado sa COVID.
Yeah. But
no, not really.
The thing with that is because it's a pandemic, so we do additional things to find out if you have COVID because we want to know. Remember, there's nothing bad about testing people. It's letting us become more aware on what to do and to act and do contact tracing if you're positive so that you don't spread it. If that clinic did not do that and you were positive, you would have the ability to spread the disease to others and infect more people because you're not gonna isolate yourself if you do not know, right?
Right. But what about my girls?
Pero you might have gotten it sa grocery if you were going out. Kasi nga it's pandemic, girl. You really don't know. It's so easy to spread. But I think the in defense, nothing to do with my political leaning. In defense to the doctors, I don't think they're fabricating data. The hospitals, these people, that they're fabricating data just to increase our numbers.
Right. But how can you answer about my my twin girls? Kasi nung time na nagpa-test ako at nag-positive ako, lahat sila nagpa-test dito, di ba? So Jerry and JB were positive then. Pero yung girls ko, they were negative. Tapos nung nagpa-second test kami, nag-negative na si Jerry, ako and JB nag-positive pa rin. Tapos yung mga babies nag-negative pa rin. So how come na lahat tatlo kami positive tapos yung dalawang girls they're still negative?
The only answer that I can give to you, because we also have the same scenario, Aina, this coronavirus is novel, meaning it's new. You've seen so many changes in how we handle this virus. And we don't even know is it because mayroon something sa blood ng twins mo, which is really good. My youngest one, he was around us. We're in one household. It's also hard for me to believe na hindi mo mai-infect ang kasambahay mo eh. Lahat kayo sa bahay. Kung magkaroon ka ng isa, hawa-hawa.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I
I thought.
baka naman yung mga anak mo, mga miracle baby yan. Baka yan talaga ang sinubunan
I
ko.
think the babies, they have some protections. I don't know. I really don't know the answer.
Baka subo ng Diyos yan, ay na yung dalawang anak mo.
So, diba, buti na lang hindi sila nagkakasakit, diba? Yung mga buntis.
Alam mo,
hindi nila na-apektuhan usually yung fetus.
Ang ganda ng dalawang batang yan eh, yung anak mo ay na, yung twins mo.
Ganun na
Buti na
talaga.
lang, yeah.
Nakipakita ko kaya sa yung mga pictures ko nung bata ako.
Parang Parang
Paris
sugo
ang
ng Diyos yung dalawang anak mo. Parang hindi ano yan, hindi mga
So
immortal na
anyway,
bata yan.
Mga immortal.
so nasa na tayo? So
Alright,
anong
thank you for answering, Flor.
Yeah, you're
Na-appreciate ko yan.
welcome.
And thank you for adding
Yes.
me here.
So
Makikinig na lang ako.
Oh, are you on your way to work na?
Ay, hindi pa. Nagano pa ako. Nagpe-prepare pa ako. Pero you know what? Thank you talaga for adding me kasi na-appreciate ko na you know na nasagot mo yung tanong ko. I mean, I'm not that convinced sa lahat ng sagot mo, pero at least someone tried to
O, di ba? At least honest ka.
to answer.
Ano yung hindi ka convinced ay
Honest
nasa mga
ka.
sagot ni Flor? Gusto ko malaman yun.
Ano?
Hindi ka convinced. Diba, Lady M?
I know, we're gonna
May
be
mga
discussing more of that.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'll be here.
Oo, sa November 9. Ito na ba si Parsi? Bakit nasa sasakyan ka ngayon? I thought you're teaching in your
but I
virtual classroom.
No, not on Wednesday. I have I'm actually doing a meeting, but the dogs got out the shit. So look, we're in the car right now. I had to look at that.
Hi, Tank. That's
4 dogs.
Marcy's,
4 dogs. Hey.
Ba naman to si Marcy, nagmumukha tuloy aso.
si Lady M, meron ka bang gustong manalo para dito sa Amerika? Kung meron ka bang leaning towards kung sinong gusto mo?
Actually, ayokong magbigay ng opinion because for one, hindi ko kilala yung mga candidate at hindi kami close. Charot!
Good idea.
Gusto ko yan. Wala naman kayong banding, di ba?
Oo, wala kami bonding. Tsaka hindi ako pinapadala ng pera. Yung mga friends ko, kaya pinapadala ko. Si Trump pinadalang ba ako? Hindi nga kami close. Si Biden, ngayon ko lang narinig. Si Trump, naririnig ko siya kasi ayun, I don't wanna give an opinion about him kung ano yung pagkakilala ko sa kanya or kung ano yung naririnig ko because I don't know the whole side of the coin. So para sa akin, kung sino yung binoto ng majority, dun lang, okay, sabihin ko lang, okay, kasi Pilipino ko eh, hindi mo na ako Amerikano.
Pero remember,
okay.
Lady M, remember, the majority, the popular vote or whoever wins the majority is not the winner here in the US.
Yeah, yung
It's
ngayon ko lang,
votes.
actually, kasi sobrang honestly, to be honest, litong-lito ako sa way of election dyan sa Amerika. Pero nakakatuwa kasi sobrang madali. Hindi katulad dito sa Pilipinas, sobrang masalimuot talaga, di ba? So, ang gulo-gulo kasi ang daming small provinces ang Pilipinas at mas concerned ako at naaawa ako dun sa mga nagbibilang at nababaril. Alam mo yon. So parang litong-lito ako. Hindi katulad dyan kasi sabi mo nga, di ba, parang 11 electoral vote. Nalilito pa rin ako. Litong-lito pa rin ako.
Yeah. Whoever
So, hindi
gets
ko pa
to
rin...
the 270 votes, Lady M wins. 270 votes.
O kita mo, 217. Dito, ang binibilang million. Minsan umaabot pa na isang taon, wala pa rin nade-declare.
Hindi, mabilis actually dito eh. Yeah.
Kasi, kaya nga sabi ko, sobrang it's a good thing for our fellow kababayans or yung mga nakikinig ngayon na nandito na naiintindihan nila kasi most of us hindi talaga ma-get yung 11 electoral. At ngayon ko lang na mas naintindihan fully, 270 lang pala ang kailangan. Anak ng tatay.
Para manalo. There's a total of how many electoral votes?
Kadami ng, so ano yung ginagawa ng mga so ba per state pala ito, per lugar pala, hindi pala ito per tao.
So i-add mo lahat yung mga states. Yeah. So and kahit whoever gets to the first 270, and it's also according to the size.
Yeah.
Mas marami yung mo.
Kahit gaano kadaming populasyon ng isang state dyan, possibly na manalo or matalo pa rin, di ba? Kung unified yung voting nila. Unified! Pababaliwala pa rin yun kasi isa lang sila dun sa 11. Hello.
Ang
yun.
total is, hold on. So 270 ang kailangan to win and the total is 538. Total of 538.
What do you mean 538? What's that?
That's the total of electoral votes. So, mananalo
Yung total.
ka
Okay.
kapag
Pero pag nakuha mo yung 270, automatic.
manalo ka na because your opponent will be 268 lang. Oo. So, yon. So, whoever gets to the 270 wins.
Lord, as of 7:20, 7:30 ng umaga ngayon, ilan na ang natin? Ilan na ang current natin ngayon sa Silay?
238 and 213. 238 for Biden and 213 for President Trump. Again, it's too early to call. Good morning, Arizona. Hindi pa po tapos ang lahat. So, ayun lang. So, update lang, 238 for Biden and 213 for President Trump. And Arizona so far is the only one that turned or flipped to blue. It became blue state this election.
Doon ako nagtataka, Flor, kasi alam ko maraming Republican dito sa Arizona eh. Bakit nanalo si, bakit nagkaroon nga ng ganyan? Di ba? Masyado nga ang active ang mga Republican dito eh, sa totoo lang.
It's true, but our demographics, if you watch our...
I question.
Ay na, nagkadayaan ba?
Former President Trump ba is Republican?
Yes.
Hindi former, president pa rin siya. Uy.
And,
siya pa rin yung presidente ng Amerika.
Election na. Brother, election na.
May
Former na
ganun
siya. Ano ka ba? Not until, tapos, former na siya. Ngayon, former na siya sa akin kasi botohan na. Okay?
Okay.
Tapos, tama naman, di ba? Tapos si Biden is a Democrat.
Yes.
Okay. Parang sa social studies lang, Republican.
That's true.
So, explain to me what is being a Republican.
I know.
Sagot.
Answer.
You know what? Being a Republican, I think it's more on being. I mean, I don't want to say it wrong, but I would say being a Christian. So let's go to religion.
Okay.
Sabi nila, ay na,
Democrat,
dapat daw ang politics at religion, hindi pinag-uusapan na magkakaibigan at mag-aaway kayo.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Ano niya yan point of view niya yan Okay, go ahead.
Right,
Continue,
right.
Aina. What is being a Republican?
Right. You know what? Let me answer kasi may question si Iman about bakit dito sa Arizona biglang naging blue, 'di ba? May sagot ako diyan. I mean, as I read all the comments the entire night kasi actually gising ako from 10 o'clock hanggang 4 o'clock this morning.
Uy, ay na mag-ingat ka, baka magkasakit ka sa ginagawa mo.
Oy, naku, COVID na naman ako. We don't want covidity. So, I think, you know what? Maraming mga taga California na nag-move recently dito sa Arizona. And California, they're Democrats. So, I think that's one of the factor na nakikita ko. Kasi, yun yung mga comment ng mga tao. At before pa nila na-comment yun, naisip ko na yun. So,
And I don't think
I think it's one of the reasons, Oo, totoo yan. Dami talaga dito nag-move, no?
Marami talaga kasi, yung cost of living sa California, medyo talagang tinatamaan sila. So, they moved here. And now, pag nanalo si Biden, I mean, I'm sure natataas ang
Please
ating
ka ng Arizona?
So, wala na. So, the more na nag-work ako, even overtime, nako, wala na, mapupunta lang sa,
Sa
you know, and,
taxes.
mapupunta
Okay.
lang
Kasi,
somewhere out
pakinggan,
there.
pakinggan naman muna natin itong isang Democrat na natuwa at naging blue ang Arizona. Pero hindi ko alam mag-share.
Hindi niya pa rin sinasagot yung tanong ko. Nalilito
Ay,
ako.
game. Ikaw muna. Okay. Hi, Jenna Reynolds, Anne Leviste. Si Santi pala may comment, no? Ang sabi niya, one of the reasons why Arizona turned blue is because Republican platform has changed drastically since Trump took over. That's his opinion. Santi Patino.
Yeah, that's probably correct or accurate.
Okay. Jamal, are we able to bring Amy Rust on the screen?
Mm-hmm.
No, can I share my screen? Okay, hang in there, guys. Okay. I think I need you. I-feed ko muna kay Mosang. Mag-usap muna kayo dyan, ha?
Oh, sige.
Mosang, you're on.
Ako sino makakasagot ng tanong ko, even the viewers online, because I'm not very familiar with the difference between being a Republican Democrat. Kung merong makakasagot siya na bababasa natin, because I'm not fully aware of the difference ng mga parties dyan. Kasi dito ang dami-daming party. Diba? Pati nga party list meron dito eh. Diba? Charot. Yun.
I love that.
Diba? Oh.
Ay na, can you answer that? Ay, nakuha. Bakit?
Ayan.
Ay, let's go there.
Wala na.
Nawala na si Aina. Si Ate Marcy.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm here. I'm busy with the dog.
You're busy with the dog? Biglang busy the dog? Pag tinatanong ko, what is the difference between Republican and Democrat?
Well, they're actually two. Probably Miss Amy Rush can probably give you a better answer to that one. But I think it's more like those are two. Ano bang tawag doon?
Yan. Hello.
How do I say this? These are two main.
Ba't wala ako
Teka lang.
sa screen? Ba't pinapatayan mo ako?
Iman, wala ka nga hindi naka-on yung photo mo.
Parang sinasabotahin niyo ako.
Hindi naka-on yung alam mo. Paano ko sasabotahin?
Camera on. Kung paano to?
Mahina raw yung signal mo, Iman.
Ako din. Kasi nandito
Yeah. Oh,
ako
there
sa
you
mga-
are. He's back.
Yun. Hello?
Hey!
Papasok na ako.
How do I...
Nawawala ako.
Tell me.
Litong-lito.
Get down, you please. No, you stay there.
Oh, Iman, nakapin ka dyan.
Please stay there.
Naka-zoom live kami.
Naka-focus sa'yo, Lady M. Okay, I'm gonna be back.
Yeah.
Na kanino? Ano sa akin?
Oo, sa'yo na.
Hello?
Hi, hello?
Okay. Nga ito.
Parang nasa phone lang, hello? Yeah, you know what? Miss Mosang, mabait tayo dun sa tanong mo, kung i-compare natin ang Philippines sa US. I think si Trump, he wants to make America great again.
While
While Duterte, he wants Manila Bay great again. Something like, oy, ang ganda ng Manila Bay, ha? In fairness,
Oh, na-wash out
diba?
na yung mga gusto niyo bang makita yung wash out.
Ang ganda kaya. Ang daming pagbabago sa Pilipinas na yung mga hindi pa nakakauwi. I mean, pag nagbukas na ang
Pero
ano, they
I'm
need
not
to go
asking
home.
about that. Ang gusto kong matutunan lang, actually, ang gusto kong matutunan me as I'm not an American, okay? Gusto kong maintindihan ano yung meaning
Democrat.
ng Republican and the Democrat. I'm
Okay,
not
so
asking about
They're really two
how
different.
kasi even though naman ko kahit naman sino maging presidente, they have naman their ways of naman taking care of the country na hahawakan nila. Kanya-kanya naman
Ba't
pamamaraan.
ganun?
Wala
Hindi ko
akong
na marinig.
That's true. Well,
wala
I think the
Actually,
easiest
here,
way.
to be honest, I'm not a voter. Kasi medyo na-disappoint na ako na parang boto ako ng boto tapos hindi na nanalo yung binoboto ko. Yung pala, 1:2, ano pala yung labanan dahil may bayaran. You know, I mean, the dirty of the election. So parang na-disappoint na ako. But I still want to learn the difference between the Republican and the Democrat.
Well, let's
You know,
just say that those are
There's
two
the two major parties.
Yeah.
Those are the
major
two
parties.
major parties here in the US.
It's okay.
But there are also small parties. But either ang president always, would come from either Republican or Democrat. So they're the two major parties here in the US, and their beliefs are different. Like of course, in all aspect, economy.
They don't.
Abortion issues, immigration issues. So the Democrats are left-leaning, whereas the Republicans are right-leaning. So yung pag sinabi mo, you're right-leaning ka, you're Republican. And if you say you're left-leaning, you're Democrat.
And you believe that the Democrat are more left-leaning?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think so.
Yeah.
And they're
I
progressive
think
in their views, ang Democrats. And then the
Maybe.
Republicans are more a little conservative, right? And sa tax, it's a big difference in their belief. Like sa minimum wages
think,
and taxes, progressive yan, liberal. So sa ano naman, sa Republican, less tax. Kaya mas
Yeah.
maraming, I think mas maraming business owners talaga leaning towards the right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gusto ko yung, so now I
So
understand. So yung
that's I think. And then
ang Republican system, one of the system is less tax. Ang
Yeah.
Democrat, higher tax.
no,
Parang ganun.
not necessarily.
No.
Yes,
it's
thank you
not.
for
I think
correcting
it's
that.
just
That should be another conversation, though.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want to understand ngayon kung ano yung difference ng Republican to the
Yeah.
Democrat.
And then pro-choice, pro-life, isa pa rin yan.
Oo, kasi parang mas maintindihan ko ba why they are called the Democrats, why they are called the Republicans. And then yun para alam ko. Hindi katulad kasi dito sa in the Philippines, parang walang ganon, 'di ba? Walang ganon. Basta yung party mo, makabayan, party list, alam mo yon yung party list
I think
liberal.
everyone is makabayan naman, di ba? When you have this political party,
kaya nga yung party list niya
supposed to
makabayan.
be about
Yung
your
party list na siya So parang pero still, ang bansang Pilipinas is demokratiko. Parang gano'n yun. Social studies, yun.
Democratic pa rin yung government ng US, but it's not the party.
That's really wrong. We are a Republican democratic country, so it's not necessarily democracy. Okay.
Democracy pa rin wins here, but it doesn't have anything to do with your Democrat or Republican. It's not. Those are the parties. The government is not Democrat. We're run by democracy here, di ba? Di ba?
No, I think you have to do research which country is actually running as democracy. Pero tayong mga syunga dito nag-uusap, we're not even sure what we're talking about. Alright, okay. Come here, little.
Let's hear Amy Rust, since we presented one Republican, her views on like Arizona turning blue. So let's choose one from the Democrats naman para fair. So let's hear it from Miss Nona Rust from Arizona.
Oh, wait.
And
Nasaan
Secretary
si Miss Russ?
si Nona Rust. Amy Rust.
Si Amy Russ. Lagi ko siyang
Yeah.
nakikita
And
sa
the
kumakanta.
question naka-tape to. Tinanong lang natin siya if she expected Arizona to turn blue. Hindi pa na-share ang screen.
Andiyan pa ba
Ayaw.
si Aina?
I'm here.
Ba't may aso
daw?
na umaso dyan? Patayin nyo nga muna yung aso dyan.
Yeah. Ay, ayaw daw. So, next time na lang. Sorry naman. Ay, good morning. Ang pretty naman ng daughter mo, Aina.
Thank you. Say, kamusta po?
Hi! Ano, Tagalog siya?
Ay, oo,
Kamusta?
Tagalog to, sabi niya.
Di ba? Miracle baby lang ang dating, Lady M, di ba? Imaginin mo.
My God, ay. Meron ba kapatid yung tatay niya? May kapatid ba yung tatay niya? Totoo ba yan? Gusto ko ng ganyang anak.
Finding Mr. F.
Puro
Oo.
babae.
Kita kay Marcy. Si Marcy kasi teacher. Ako nurse. So, mas nakakaalam siya ng form ng government. Tinuturo mo ba yan sa mga estudyante mo, Marcy?
Hindi, parang special ano lang din si Marcy, di ba? Yung kanyang pagtuturo.
Oo.
Special ed
She's
siya.
still here?
She's a special education teacher.
Okay.
Pag
But,
hindi siya nagtuturo sa mga special ed, mga aso ang tinuturuan niya. Tawa dyan, Aina.
so, according to Google, syempre, ayoko naman magbigay ng maling information sa inyo dyan. It's the
Kasi
Constitution
hindi namin alam.
establishes a federal democratic republic form of government. And this is what's for me. If I make a mistake, I will be accountable to what I say. And if it's wrong, you correct me and I will say I'm wrong. Here's the correct answer. The Constitution establishes a federal democratic republic form of government. And dahil hindi pa ako, citizen, hindi ko siya alam. In fact, hindi naman talaga ako bumuboto pa rin. So, kaya hindi ko siya naaral. So, yan, ibabasya naman nila ako. Bakit ka ganyan? Because I'm still part of the society. I have the opinion and my voice. So, yun lang yun. But again, when I'm doing news reporting, my biases are eliminated. Okay? So, everyone has a fair share. But unfortunately, because of my leaning, I tend to be defensive. So I give more airtime to Republicans. So Aina is here. We don't have anyone from the Democrats. So okay lang. But thank you so much, Aina, for sharing. And definitely when I throw my question, like what I've said, I wear a hat of a journalist. I eliminate my bias. I try my
That's
best.
good. Thank you.
More than 110%. I will not share my own opinion or bash you or bash anyone.
Aina, may tanong ako sa'yo.
Attack me. I don't even attack
sige.
May tanong ako kay Aina.
Okay.
Aina, ano ka ba, nung dumating ka rito sa Amerika, ano ka na ba talaga? Republican or Democrat? Or kaya ka naging Republican dahil ang asawa mo Republican? Tanong lang.
No, Jerry. Hindi, si Jerry, si Jerry, hindi siya Democrat. He's not a Republican. Bali, independent si Jerry.
Okay.
We voted Obama nung time niya. Yung first and second niya, binoto namin siya. Pero, I think it changed kasi it's more on, I got more yung mga perspective from my family from Canada and from the Philippines.
So yun ang
Yan.
nag-convince sa'yo para
Yung
iboto
pamilya
si
ko,
Trump.
yung pamilya ko talaga. Yeah. Yung family ko at saka I did my research kasi hindi naman pwede na sinabi ni ganito, ito na ang paniniwala ko. But mostly ang mga tao dun sila yun yung dun sila nagbe-base kung anong sinabi nung isa. Ay, oo nga. Kasi actually, typical Filipino, attitude yung pagbabago ng ating perspective na pag may sinabi na, alam mo ba, ganito si ganyan. Ay, oo. Ganun ba? Typical yan eh. So, yung sa akin kasi, I believe na pag may nagsabi ng ganito yung isang tao, you need to do the research, especially dito sa US. You cannot just say, ang mga Democrat is ganito, pro-abortion sila, yung mga ganung topic ba. You need to make sure na you do your research kasi hindi pwede na, ano bang dahilan, bakit sila,
Pro-abortion.
sila. Yeah.
Pro-choice. It's not even pro-abortion.
Okay,
Pro-choice.
politically correct. Yeah, okay, pro-choice. But you know what? I think it's more on pro-abortion talaga ang Democrat. Narinig naman natin, ang galing na rin sa mga
Hindi,
bibig na mga...
girl, correct ko lang.
Sige, pakicorrect.
Si attorney Baleser, he's a Democrat, he's super blue, right? But he said he's not pro-choice. So
I see. That's good.
Hindi mo naman pwedeng all-in ka lahat.
Ay, no.
Diba?
Not
I'm sure
all.
you're
Kasi,
not all-in
right.
Oo,
Kasi,
parang ganon.
right. And also, like, I think one of your colleague, hindi ko na i-mention yung pangalan.
Ay, mention mo.
Talagang straight Democrat itong tao na to. And nagbago ang views niya for the past, I think, like, maybe 3 to 4 months ago. Nagbago talagang views niya. Nakita ko yun dahil binabasa ko lahat ng mga comments niya. And I knew na binoto niya si President Trump. Dahil nagbago ang paniniwala niya and I'm pretty sure na kasi wag na nga. Pero professional siya na talagang he did his research and talagang I think it's more on experience too kaya nagbago siya. Change of heart, sabi nga.
Change of heart.
Yeah.
President Trump, remember, he was a Democrat and he changed.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, he was, yeah.
He was
But
Democrat,
people change, so it's okay.
Right. Yeah, of course it's okay. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Na-convince mo ko doon. It's okay.
Sasakali kita dyan. Si Norman is watching. Hi. Karin Bajakan Kahukom. Hello. Sa Philippines ka ba, Karin? Ang cute naman ng name mo. Kaso hindi ko masabi ng tama. Sorry. Karin. Alma Goldsmith, good morning.
Miss Alma Goldsmith.
Kathy Eggleston, hi Kate, good morning. And
Pero marami din, I have second question. Marami
Yes.
din bang Pinoy
Ang
na
hirap naman ng mga
Democrat?
questions mo Huwag ka na kaya magtanong.
Kasi nga, hindi ko nga naintindihan. Marami din bang Pinoy na Democrats?
Dito sa Arizona, mas marami yata talaga ang Republicans. Or dahil nasabi nga ni Aina na very vocal ang mga Republicans. So nakikita mo kasi talaga maraming mga PhilAms talaga. And because majority of us also are Catholics because a lot of it has to play with the faith. Also with your party, I think that's one of the reasons kung bakit mas marami ring Republican. Mas conservative kasi yung Republican. Tama ba, Aina? A little? May tama ba doon sa sinabi ko? Ay, wala si Aina.
Nagdadasal pa. Kasi nga faith pinag-uusapan. So, antayin ang sumagot. Bet mo ba yung sagot?
Yeah. Si Marcy nainis kasi mali yung sinagot ko dun sa what's the form of the government? Umalis na.
No, I'm here.
Ay, andyan pa pala siya.
Nagpapakain lang ng aso.
Bawal magsalita.
I told you the dogs
But
ran
we corrected it, Marcy.
Huh?
We corrected it already.
All right, that's good.
Very elementary. Kasi meron ako certain focus. Bobo rin ako minsan .
I think that's actually the main problem. I'm giving the people the wrong information, and that's why
Yeah,
we're in this
well, we don't
dividend.
wanna.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you have to correct it. If you give the
yeah,
people wrong information, correct it right
and
away. Or
and
as
I
soon as you know. And speaking of which, hindi ko na lang. Anyway, ano na,
Pero ano
ano
ba
yung
yung
number
I
natin?
respect Ina's view, but what I don't get is if you're a pro life or whatever, like pro gun, why do you have to own gun if you're pro life? So
Why do you have to own what?
the guns? Why do you think that you're fighting for that? Like when somebody comes to your house, you're gonna shoot them because they're not invited. So where's the pro life? I'm kidding.
Oh, sagutin ko kaya yun kasi kung may masamang ginagawa sa yung tao, kasi yung baby walang masamang ginagawa. Yung ba yun? Hindi ko alam Aina, ano sagot mo doon? Andiyan pa ba si Aina?
Wala na.
Aina left na? Ikaw naman, hindi naman fair magtanong ng wala.
Nakikinig, she's listening.
Hindi, tinanong ko lang siya. Wala
Tinanong mo na
siya.
siya.
Like I said, like I'm not blue nor red. So
Correct. And me as well.
So it's haka-haka. Ito ay ano. So anyway, I think
I'm purple. I've always been purple. Anyway, ayun na. Nag-update lang naman tayo. Naka isang oras na rin tayo.
Dali na para makainom na ako.
Yeah, so it's still too early to call. We're gonna wait. We're gonna be patient. Patience is a virtue.
Ilan ang current
America.
I'm sure kahit sino ang matalo dyan, sasabihin nila na daya sila. Ganyan ba yung Pinas lang,
Well, it's not like that. I mean, but I it shouldn't be like that because I respect the elections here in the US, but hindi pa nga tapos. Pero parang feeling ko baka maging ganon this election. We'll see. We just pray na peaceful talaga after kung sino man manalo.
So, oh my God, 270 lang naman ang bibilangin mo, hindi ba magiging peaceful? Dito sa Pilipinas, wala niya.
Ilan ba ang registered voter in the US? It's really millions and millions. Tingnan natin. Ito ang maganda dito ngayon sa technology. 'Di ba? Ang bilis ng sagot. Registered voters in the US.
Ilan?
It is Arizona is close to 4 million.
Record breaking actually.
Yeah. Kasi ang dami talagang nag-register.
Syempre, yung anak mo na lang, tatlo na agad.
257 million people are 18 years old or older. So those are the eligible ones. And 240 million citizens are eligible to vote this year.
Pero 270 lang ang kakailanganin.
Na electoral votes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And these are not by head, by state to, di ba?
By state. Oo. Each state is assigned a number of electoral votes. Ayun. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Ang aga.
And I'm excited.
Lito.
I am excited to know who will win, the red or the blue.
Purple nga, girl.
And the
Si Barney.
I go for Barney. Oo, excited din ako. Excited ako para sa inyo. Kahit ngayon ko lang siya naiintindihan.
Red or blue, I love you. O, di ba?
Tsaka hindi. I mean America is part of the Philippine history, and syempre malaki rin yung parte ng Amerika sa Pilipinas. So ako hindi na walang charot, parte ng history yan. Ayokong magbigay ng maling kwento kasi baka maraming nakikinig ayon sa alam ko Pero hindi ko makakalimutan, syempre, America pa rin is the dreamland of everyone. Hindi naman magbabago. So whoever will be the president, kung sino
It's the
magpapatakbo,
land of the free
hawak niya.
daw.
Land of the free, land of the dreams, land of the Mr. Right and Mrs. Right, whatever. basta ang importante sa akin, kayong mga
Finding
kababayan
Mr. Right.
ko, oo, kayong mga kababayan ko, you are all safe. You're in the right president na pinili ninyo or whoever it is. Basta kayong mga kapwa ko Pilipino, hindi kayo biktima ng racist or hindi kayo maging biktima ng kung ano pa man. Yun ang importante sa akin. Kasi naniniwala ako na ang ganda ko. Yun lang yun. Charot.
Palakpak, Flor.
Yay! Walang palakpak. Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting me understand.
Yeah. So whatever the outcome of this election, we just pray that it's going to be peaceful. And again, good luck, America. And we'll see you soon. See you on November 9th at 9 p.m. Arizona Central Time. And that's going to be midnight Eastern Standard Time. And then in Manila, that would be Tuesday at 12 noon, November 10th. Bye! Thank you again. Thanks, Aina. Thanks, Iman. Thanks, Marcy. And thanks, Lady M. And thank you po sa lahat na naod. Don't forget to click and subscribe to my FMagazine channel at YouTube. And then FMagazine here sa Facebook. Magandang umaga po.
Hail to you, Miss Fleur. Thank you for the update here in the Philippines. God bless you all, Arizona. Take care and stay
Goodbye.
safe.
Bye-bye.